Most boards that are making their manager's job impossible have no idea they're doing it. In fact, they think they're being thorough, rigorous, responsible. And that's exactly the problem. We work with community associations across Southeast Michigan, and over time we've identified a set of patterns that show up again and again, not in bad boards, but in well-meaning boards that have unknowingly built dysfunction into how they operate. Here are 5 signs that your board may be one of them. Your manager identifies a contractor, gets a quote, recommends a repair, then nothing happens for 3 weeks because the board can't meet until the 15th. By then, the problem has gotten worse. The contractor has moved on and the cost has gone up. Emergency authorization thresholds exist for a reason. Boards that require full vote approval for routine operational decisions aren't being careful. They're creating a bottleneck that no manager can work around. Second sign, board members are giving the manager conflicting instructions. The president says one thing, the treasurer says another. The manager trying to be responsive ends up stuck between competing directives, or worse, picks one that alienates the other. Management works when there is a single point of contact and a clear chain of authority. Without that structure, your manager isn't managing, they're navigating politics. The third sign, communication goes everywhere except through the right channels. Text messages at 11 p.m., individual emails to the manager from 3 different board members about the same issue, a homeowner complaint that gets forwarded 4 times before the manager sees it. Every bypass of formal communication channels adds noise, creates confusion, and makes it nearly impossible to build a reliable operational record. And in this industry, your operational record is everything. The fourth sign, approvals get stalled on items that aren't actually in dispute. We've seen boards spend 45 minutes in a meeting debating a $200 landscaping line item while a $40,000 roof decision sits unaddressed. Misallocated attention is a management killer. When a manager can't get a timely sign-off on routine items, the backlog builds. Vendors lose confidence, and small problems become expensive ones. The fifth sign, the board measures activity instead of outcomes. How fast did the manager respond to emails? How many calls did they make this week? These are the wrong metrics. A great manager protects your community, controls costs, keeps vendors accountable, and keeps your books clean. If your board is evaluating management on responsiveness theater rather than operational results, you're measuring the wrong things and you'll make the wrong decisions because of it. Here's the uncomfortable truth. These aren't management problems, they're governance problems, and no management company, no matter how experienced, can fully compensate for a board that's operating in dysfunction. The good news is that these patterns are fixable, but fixing them requires an outside perspective, honest conversation, and in most cases a partner who's seen it before and knows what functional operations actually look like. If any of these signs felt familiar, that's worth a conversation. At ManageMax, we know that effective community management is built on transparency and systematic excellence. We provide full-service HOA and condominium management across Southeast Michigan, handling everything from accurate financial reporting to proactive maintenance. Our goal is to reduce the burden on your board while protecting your property values. If you're looking for a partner who values accountability as much as you do, visit us at managemaxproperties.com. Let's build a stronger community together.